Holy. Is this a lag test? Are we starting here? All right. Wow.
We're starting. We're starting.
Well, boys, this is no regular show match. This is freaking a spot. You know, these guys are fighting for a spot in a $4,000 Chinese-held Rambo play tournament. The stakes are high, MJ. The stakes are freaking high.
The stakes are very, very high, and I think one of the players, Legend, he declined for the only reason that he didn't want to play with lag. But as we're speaking right now, Kyo is playing Marko, and I have that stream in the background, and there's minimal lag going on between both of them. So...
Hey, Kyo's playing Marko right now?
Yeah. They're playing on Rambo Play right now. I think someone else is hosting that. But... Oh well. It looks like Legend might have made a mistake here. He could have had the opportunity to, but he declined, so... I mean, reasonably so, I would understand, right? But...
Well, yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. You know, at least agree, try, and if it's that fucked up, quit.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I mean? Like, don't decline ahead of time. I want everyone in chat to go laugh at Legend. Like, just you know, just make him feel really stupid about himself, alright? Everyone, already that's especially you. But as you know, fuck those guys who don't want. In the meantime, we got, so Kwos versus Tim. First of all, an incredible matchup, just like, you know, any day. Like, Kwos versus Tim, I'm there. Quit work, quit school, you know, quit your life. Go watch this any day, every day, all day long. Abso-fucking-lutely. We got Kwos in the top right here, and we got Tim in the bottom left. MJ, you got a bet, a prediction? Are you?
I don't know.
You dabble?
Both of them, I mean, the top two players in RE2 and outside of China and our CNC world is, you can say it's Marko and Legend, right? Latof is a very close third, and I think fourth and fifth, or spot number 4, can be battled up between both these guys. Both of these guys are like constantly at each other's throats, right? They're really evenly matched, and I think this will be a good decider to see on, you know, who takes spot number 4. I don't know. I feel like in the recent months, Tim hasn't been playing as much. You know, we haven't seen him finish in QM, maybe top 10. He's been top 25 for the last 1 or 2 months, and he hasn't been playing much. So I don't know how that will affect him. I definitely know he's been playing, but how competitive is he playing? That's a totally different question. But Kwos, we know he's been playing a fuck ton. He finished top 10 last month, and yeah, I mean, this is gonna be tough. I'm hoping to see Team Allied here, but I think Kwos will take it away. It's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough. What about you, Tom?
Yeah,
what do you think?
I mean, yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I feel like Tim hasn't like, yeah, we saw him in TLC. The guy's in great shape, but he's not in Kwos shape. On the other hand, Kwos is not the most consistent player. No offense. He's a robot. He's an AI. But sometimes, right? Sometimes Kwos will be like beating Andy in QM easily, and other times he'll be just like losing 1,000,000 here. So it's gonna be interesting, definitely. But I think officially, since Legend bailed, we could start calling Kwos Jordan number 1. You know,
that sounds like a fantastic idea, man. But anyways, on the back of this, both players are already building up slowly and surely, as we've seen here. Kwos is on 7- for War Factories. And
Tim's
Tim
build.
Tim is on 7- for War Factories, and Kwos is on 8- on 3 wards and 4 wards.
What's this build? What is this build?
I mean, it's a good stretch, but how will this equal last with that many war factories right at the start? Should be able to last, but yeah, I'm not too sure. But the top right against bottom left, not the most favorite spots. I think I prefer top left against bottom right, but we'll see how this plays out.
No, top left is horrible. Like the top left is just a terrible spot. Yeah.
But I don't know why. I think we've seen more top left, bottom right matches than any other matchup.
Could be. Yeah. Maybe, you know, Berg messing with the algorithm to fuck players up, giving them top left spot.
Well, I won't be surprised.
Everyone knows everything is Berg's fault.
Yeah.
Tim pushing in with this play here. The Kwos is a little bit slow to react, but Kwos pushing in the center with way more fodder than what Tim has. It's going to come down to who can micro their splits better here. Kwos trying to defend that cliff position. Does he have enough? It looks like he does. Tim is going to back off. In the meantime, in the bottom, a big engagement here, and it looks like Tim's going to hold, right?
Yeah, he should be able to hold here. I don't know what that engagement was along the top. He kind of just went in, but I think he got off really lucky there. Kwos had a lot of reinforcements, but he didn't choose to go in. He was too busy with that bottom split, and Tim got away with quite a few rhinos there. And I think Kwos will look to expand now as well.
Yeah, where's Kwos building towards? So look at this forward war factory. Is he going to build around that circle, or is he going to make another? Okay, so he makes another ore refinery in the top there to get that top patch there. It's going to be interesting to see where Tim expands from here and where Kwos expands from here. In the meantime, they're staring at each other down the center, and Tim splitting to the right-hand side.
Yeah, I think Kwos is going to build towards that gem patch and then move his MCV. This split on the right side from Tim. He got scared. But here's attacking in the middle there. I think he can take this fight before the reinforcements come in. A little bit too late. He doesn't have that much fodder to... Oh, nice.
Kwos does defend here. Both players looking on point, MJ.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, well, Tim on 6 war factories, Kwos only on 5. Tim with a very interesting build. Very interesting. Engagement. Tim's gonna go in. Kwos gonna go in. Who is gonna come out on top? It looks a little bit better for Kwos. Tim with not the best tank control there. Kwos is gonna clean up Tim's tanks.
Tim. He kind of just went into the gauntlet there. He just pushed all the way in one by one, and Kwos just had to sit still. And there you go. There's the GG.
Yeah, and Kwos had just a little bit more tanks there as well.
Oh my, that was weird. That was weird. You rarely see. Oh shit, my dude's a bit loud. Sorry. You rarely see Tim make those sort of mistakes, but when he does, it's at an unfortunate time. Really unfortunate time. That's 1-0. I don't know. I mean, the talk is that Tim is rusty. But how rusty? Is he really that rusty? He's still putting up a fight. That weird build was... there's lots of questions going on at the moment. What was that build? One, was that tank control? Two, and is he really rusty? And from that first game, it does look like he is rusty with the sort of plays that he's been pushing out. But we're all hopeful for Tim here. We all know Tim is one of the best players actually. I know Frank is adamant at saying that Tim Soviet is one of the best in the world. So, I don't know. He's not showing it at the moment. He needs to show a lot more here in the second game on Kollektiv, where it's going to start at the bottom and Kwos on the... Oh, sorry. Tim's on the top and Kwos is at the bottom. Sorry, I'm using different colors. I'm not just trying something different. Yeah, I don't know, Snark. He needs to do something.
Kollektiv, a masterful map here, MJ. I mean, it's going to be interesting. I've seen so many different types of build. Long distancing the gems in the corners after stretching on your plateau. Moving your MCV to one of the sides of the map. Expanding. Woody has a weird build here where he builds a ton of miners, doesn't move, makes like 5 war factories, and then he starts moving and putting refineries everywhere. Moves to a gem patch, puts a refinery. Moves to another gem patch, puts another refinery. So it's going to be interesting to see what builds these players go with here on Kollektiv, but definitely Tim is going to need to up his game. He is facing Jordan #1 reset. Well, Kwos is droned.
Yeah, Kwos is droned. Yeah, we've seen one of the most interesting builds I've seen here is actually a build from Frank, where he's playing Latof. Obviously, Frank allied. He's not a Soviet screw-up. He kind of did a... Oh, Latof, hell no, shut up. He kind of did a Woody build where he basically moved to the middle for gems, moved to the top for gems, moved to the top right for gems, moved to the bottom right for gems. Like, he kept on moving. And because he had those chrono miners, it was such a powerful strat. I don't remember whether he won or lost that against Latof, but it was definitely a weird strat here. You see Tim is droned.
Yeah, Tim does get droned, but after getting that second war factory down. So Tim already on 2 war factories here, which is interesting. He's only got 5 miners, and as you can see, Tim is actually broke at the moment. Kwos on 5 miners as well, now getting his 6th miner out, spreading to these 2 gem patches. So both players starting no early move here out of both players. Maybe worried about sneaky drones.
It's costing with me. Latof, I'm not gonna mute him.
It changes, MJ. It's amazing.
Yeah.
How could a game be so freaking old and still... You know, this is the build on Kollektiv, and then no, all of a sudden, a few months later, this is the build on Kollektiv, and then a few months later, no, this is the build on Kollektiv.
Yeah, it's the meta definitely changes. I think back in the day, I remember Ed telling me about this, and some other veteran players as well. shit would not go down back in the day. Shit like droning miners is considered BM, like how we see engineers nowadays. And you know, like the game often lasted less than 5 minutes long, and we didn't often see a lot of you know, heavy eco builds until, you know, sort of the recent couple of years that this trend started to emerge out. But you know, we'll see. We've seen Woody as well. He kind of revolutionized the making miners after Rhino sort of build as well. Legend started copying it once he saw Woody doing that as well, and you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it probably depends on what sort of type of player the person is and how sort of useful it can be. Like Woody's build with moving and planting refineries, he can do that because he has elite top level micromanagement with his miners. So I'd say it changes, but you gotta do you, man. You gotta do what works best for you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we see, okay, so Kwos has sent 2 miners to the bottom right, James. They're long distancing the gems. Oh, sorry, engagement team in the center. Kwos outmaneuvering to, okay, is he, okay, alright, deciding not to go in. Interesting. I felt like Kwos could have driven through Tim's base there. Not sure why he didn't do that. And we see both players stretching at the moment. Tim long distancing, a little bit long distancing gems there. Kwos on the left hand side. 4 war factories for Mr. Kwos as he moves his MCV now as we speak. Tim on 4 war factories as well, stretching to the left hand side, deciding not to move his MCV. Kwos does have a bit of better map control. Tim is a little bit closer to his base, so Kwos can technically move all the way to the right hand side here and ask Tim some hard questions. He does choose to deploy it on the bottom right hand side where he's going to make another refinery. In the meantime, we have a bit of a staring fight here, staring competition, staring contest.
What's new, man? In R2, what is new? Definitely, I think a lot of they got a lot of scrutiny for this, but I think what's probably separates them from the rest is the amount of split and micro that they do. You see here, Kwos on the right hand side. You know, Tim tries to reply, but it's the little things, man. It's the little things. It's the little things. If you say that R2 is is boring, you don't know the game. Simple as that.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So Kwos was asking Tim some questions, saying, "Are you on top of things? Like, I'm going to split to the right. What are you going to do?" So Tim does respond. So Kwos does group up his tanks again. So
if I can refund you your points,
you know, testing Tim's concentration here, making sure he's on the ball. Tim proving that he is on the ball. He is responding. Both players with a pretty even amount of rhinos. I'd say Kwos is a little bit ahead here on the rhino numbers, like maybe 1 or 2. It's a little bit difficult to count during the game here. They keep moving it back and forth. And now Kwos with another expansion to the right-hand side. And this is why I start getting concerned for Tim. Tim is still stretching. Right? Once he moves, it's going to be a really long move. And does he have the eco management to be able to handle that long move while, you know, before his miners start mining dirt here? And Kwos threatening. He's
the high ground advantage for Tim. Is Tim going to overcommit, though?
But the tank advantage for Kwos. Is it going to be enough here? Who does win? Fodder advantage for Tim at the moment, but the tanks are too much. There's just too many tanks for Kwos. Oh boy, very, very close fight there. At the end of the day, I think Kwos does come out a little bit ahead, especially getting that elite, and his reinforcements keep coming in. Tim does fail. Kwos's, he sold his MCV as well. I think Kwos's macro there, you know, his ability to manage his economy and produce tanks constantly and not go broke for a single second is just a little bit better. Like, I saw Tim hitting 0 a few times during that game, and that's a second you're not producing a tank. That lets your opponent get 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks ahead of you, and that's all you need to win a tank fight.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the reasons is why Tim went broke because he didn't expand. You didn't expand, you're not going to get that much. And if you're choosing to build rather than expand, it's a little bit more eco-intensive. So with Kwos expansion, he had immediately efficient miners, and he was able to expand on the right as well, which means even less time taken off from the MCV moving as well. It's rough. It's rough. 2-0 for... Yeah. Oh, for Kwos, sorry. My bad. Jesus fucking Christ. My God. Sorry.
Tim doesn't want to reach a point where he's good down 3. No, that's not fun. But he did choose Tournament Map B. A different style map, more of a classic old school map, you know, when there weren't so many map makers and you had to deal with what you had, you know, by Westwood Studios. So, but definitely, you know, not a terrible map, an interesting map here. Is no eat on? Like, where's that holding, MJ? Very, very important on this map.
I think no eat is turned off, so they do have the opportunity to eat because, you know, it is a Chinese sponsored tournament, and they hardcore as all shit. You know, they play NGs on IVs everywhere. So there are a sort of no holds bars kind of Tony. But I think these two guys have enough dignity and enough honor not to eat their opponent's engineers. But they can definitely do that. But yeah, I think kudos on these guys for not eating their opponent's engineers.
Yeah. No, I agree with you, Blazer. It's not typical tank spam for sure. It's a decent map. It's definitely different.
It's actually one of the better balanced maps that Westwood actually has, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit limited, but I guess that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah. On small maps, the limited all, like, you gotta make every single unit count. And I've never seen anyone that spent those gems, but it might be a game changer.
Yeah, well, I mean, they definitely shouldn't get used to fighting with honor because they are, like you said, going into a Chinese tournament.
True.
And Chinese is like, it's hardcore. What's in the game is in the game. Deal with it, handle it, you know, or go cry.
Kollektiv is Dutch, Ron.
So, okay, the drone does go down. So Kwos does successfully defend that drone attack. Tim making a service depot as part of his build. Kwos on the other hand with a radar out already. I'm expecting a quick battle lab, quick tech out of Kwos here. Probably going to go on his island. Going to make a, Dreadnought, Kirov, IC.
I'm interested in Tim's build here. What is that extra power for and where is it going? It's not typically on the other side of the MCV where you can get a ref closer to that all patch. But Tim has his second war on that island. Kwos already went for a lab.
Alright. So, Desolator needed ASAP right here, right now. There we go. There's the Deso. There's the Deso. And that's exactly what Kwos needed. And Tim no longer has the advantage. Oh, but the tank control. Tank control, boys. Tim with a better tank control. Kwos blundered there a little bit. Did get a few free hits on his tanks. But he does have enough here to hold on. Brings in the fodder, brings in the Desolator, and it's very close here, MJ. IC does come out.
Oh, that's rough from Tim. I felt like he did have an advantage later on, but Kwos is very, very good at holding here. And that Deso doing quite a bit of chip damage as well, even when it's not, even when it's control shifted and not deployed. But Tim's doing well here. He's not, he's not backing off just he's keeping under pressure. He can definitely snap a couple miners here. Kwos doesn't want to let that happen. It's very good pressure from Tim here, but can he hold on with his eco?
Absolutely, that is the question. Kwos does make another refiner up there. He still has all of his miners alive. Right, Tim doesn't have an advantage. He does have a naval yard. He has another war factory on the island, so he is producing tanks a little bit faster.
Repair.
Kwos, where's the naval yard? Where's the naval yard? Where's the dreadnought? I guess he's just gonna want to win this with the IC.
Yeah, I think that's what Tim doesn't want to let happen, which is why he's been pressuring so much, right? Get that IC up and then delay, make that IC away from his base, and looking at Tim selling his MCV with 0 tech. That is interesting. Is he gonna use that engineer to capture that oil, I wonder, from the bottom?
I don't know about that sell, MJ. I gotta be honest, I'm not sure I like it. Okay, he is splitting, he's bringing in the pressure. Nice Desolator out of Kwos here. No miners go down, which is pretty shocking, but the war factory for Kwos is going to go down. But doesn't matter, MJ. Tim has no units left, and the IC...
Yeah, this is ready. Oh. No.
Wow.
That's a good showing from Tim. A lot better, but I think that decision making when he was keeping under pressure to split apart. And Kwos knew what was happening, right? He saw that split and chose that Deso. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. He's choosing to stick to Sove. Trusty old Sove. So, I don't know. Maybe he's afraid of Kwos' ability against the Allied? Or he's just maybe being a little bit cautious. Let's see here. We're going on face down. Oh, Kwos deploying his MCV. So Tim will get that little bit of maybe 1 or 2 second advantage here for the deploy in the middle. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, this is a weird one. Face down on RE2.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a knife fight here. It's you know, both players move towards the center, move towards the gem. Miners are exposed. You know, desolators usually come out, and it's very very micro intensive map here. We're gonna see it's always interesting the decision making of the players. Kwos, okay, yeah. So both players getting a decent scout on each other, which is definitely important on this map. As we see, the refinery for Kollektiv is a little bit faster than Kwos' refinery there, which is expected because of that deploy, the early deploy there from Kwos. And look at Tim. He deployed perfectly so that his refinery exactly reaches the gems. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That is so funny. Wow. All right. High five, Mr. Tim, Mr. Kollektiv here. Well done, man. Respect. Four factories come out.
I wonder if that split second advantage, maybe 1 or 2 second advantage, will do him any favors. I don't think it will because the advantage is a little bit too. Oh my! Look at that. It's a difference in build immediately.
Really?
Kwos going rhinos, Tim going miners.
Really, Tim? Okay. I mean, if he holds on, dude, this is gonna be huge for him.
Yeah, he'll have that little bit of eco advantage having 1 miner more. And we're seeing Connie's out, so of course he's gonna spam a couple of sentry guns, but eco definitely towards Tim's advantage here. Look at him, 2 rhinos against 3 Connies. And a radar for 4 Deso. There it is.
I don't know. Tim might be in trouble here. Does make another war factory, but I'm not sure that's the move right now.
He has the eco for it. But
yeah, of course he has the eco, but I think a radar on a map like this, do you really like the slight speed advantage? I'm not sure if that's really good enough. And Kwos is going to keep base walking into Tim's base here, try to pressure, try to get a miner or 2 here, and let's get a few tank hits there. Desolator does go down here, and Tim's holding. Tim is holding, and his tank numbers are actually looking really, really good here.
Yeah, I think all he needs to do now is just to hold for a little bit because he does have that miner advantage. So if it goes down to the wire, he will be able to hold out with that eco. And Kwos having... He's choosing to repair his rhinos. What the fuck? I mean, that's some...
Kwos is microing them. Yeah, it was Kwos was really not microing his miners. Look how far. You see that ore that's mined? That's like so far. You do not want to do that, guys. Micro your miners. Make sure you're mining the ore that's close to your refinery first. Kwos kept going broke here, and Tim even repairing his tanks like you said. Oh boy.
Yeah, he snapped a miner there for Kwos. It's really good. That gives the levels of playing advantage here. So Tim losing a miner does get a radar up now. So he no longer has that miner advantage, but he does have sentry guns though.
Blunder.
Constant fodder coming out from the barracks. Is Tim gonna be able to individually target the rhinos there?
The refinery placement there.
Oh my god, Tim goes down.
And Kwos cleans it. Holy wow.
Oh,
that was
my god. Was that a throw from Tim, would you say?
There was a blunder or 2 there for sure. He was ahead. He was doing great. He had the 3 miners versus 2. He was in a very, very strong position. There were a few blunders there. Definitely. That should not have happened.
Oh,
absolutely.
That is so rough.
Indeed.
Oh man, Tim just needs to pull something out the bag here. But he is going South Pacific and he is going America. So he will have that double paradrop available for him, but he's not starting on the left side where I think a paradrop would be a little bit more effective. He's starting on the right, which means that he will get mid control, but he doesn't do the build for mid control. I think, is that only applicable for Soviet?
No, absolutely not. It works fantastic for Allied, but Tim not going for it. I'm not sure why.
Maybe Allied isn't that great at holding mid.
Oh no, but Tim was so late on those. Well, okay, Kwos just walks past that NG. So both players look like they're going to be getting all of their tech. Kwos still has an oil that he hasn't gotten. We'll see if he's able to get that, or Tim denies that. But why do you think he's not building towards mid, like you said?
I don't know. And his first war factory is by that airdrop. I don't know. I really have no idea why he wouldn't go for mid. You know, especially with double paradrops, you can get a double para, couple of pillboxes down in mid, and it's pretty much an extra bit of eco for you, especially as allied, where eco is so important. But oh my, okay, here we see a massive difference in build. Both players going 0. I think Kwos knows what Tim is gonna bring here on South Pacific. Both players going 0 immediate. Grizzlies are out, Rocketeers are out here from Tim as well. Wonder if the target is that oil towards the bottom left. Definitely looks like it is. The Grizzlies are gonna be targeting that flag.
Here. Oh, that flak track's gonna go down. Rocketeers keep getting good chip damage here on Kwos's. Oh, the flak track escapes.
Oh yeah, because that Rhino is heavily
Okay.
damaged. Yeah, that's good from Tim. Very, very nice. Slowly but surely.
Power drop in the top right. AFK at the moment. Tim keeping him really busy. Flat cannon comes up in the bottom left. Tim can't push this. Tim, you can't push this. Or maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. What do I do? Power drop in the top left as well. AFC might go down here in the top right.
Yeah, I think it will
AFC
go
does go down.
Does get sold.
Oil in the top left.
Ooh, yeah. Very, very nice. But this is definitely a very, very good showing from Tim. That early allied aggro, as we know him to love and do. But not with that kind of tango control, though. Grizzly is just running through Kwos' base. And the second power drop here onto his bottom left. That top oil goes down. The bottom left oil is slowly going down. Is he gonna get it before the central guns get it?
Is it gonna go down?
Oh, the repair.
Saves it.
Grizzlies.
Is he gonna die for it with the tanks? No. Okay, Tim is everywhere. He's got Rocketeers in his base. He's got a power drop in the top. He's got Grizzlies running all the way around the cliff here in the backside. He's got Grizzlies in the front side chasing the flag down. Kwos is all over the place as well. He's sending 3 tank splits to Tim's base. In the meantime, there's a power drop in the top right. I can't keep track of everything.
Yeah, there's so much here. And Kwos pushing out to his bottom right. But Tim calls GG. Interestingly enough, I think that was a very good showing, but Kwos is so good at defending. And I think a couple of decision-making mistakes are from Tim. He could have altered that war factory, gotten rid of it, so he wouldn't have had more defenses, but I think Kwos just held really well, and just got the better of Tim there. But unfortunate, definitely unfortunate for Tim here. But he is slowly bringing things back up. A better showing each and every time, and we are going depth charge here. Tim was like one of the beasts 2 or 3 years ago. I disagree, he was a beast not even 1 year ago, mate. Not even 1 year ago. Even, I think, before TOC, he was still considered one of the best. But in 2v2s, he's definitely still a beast for sure. But in 1v1s, he kind of dropped off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, he kind of dropped off a little bit, but he is up for the challenge. I mean, he did accept this invitation. So he's definitely still there, but Kwos is definitely getting the better hand of him. Kwos is the more in shape fighter. He has been playing so much. So much. He's been beating Legend and Latof, if I'm not wrong, in Kingdom.
Kwos is a beast, man. Kwos is a freaking beast here. Now, are you an AFC kind of guy? Are you a war factory with a chopper? Are you a naval yard? What's your strat here?
I think I'm an AFC kind of guy. I mean, for the simple fact that, I mean, it kind of depends what your opponent goes for, but if you get an AFC, you get that first rocketed to scout your opponent's base, and then you can counter whatever's coming your way. Or
yeah, scouting's so important.
Yeah, if you can sort of make a nosedive for the oil in the middle. I've seen Legend do this a lot of times. He goes War Factory first, and then he gets a Patriot missile ready almost immediately afterwards, so he can defend that middle oil from the opponent Rocketeers. It looks like both players are going AFC first. Kwos goes with second ref before War Factory.
Interesting. Well, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I don't think that's a good idea at all, because they're going to be late to those middle oils. Look at this. Tim is already going to be able to get that oil in the middle. Does he have a Patriot ready?
Where's the Patriot? Where's the Patriot? Alright, he does get the oils. He does get the oils. Chopper going to go in for a scout.
Yeah. But he does get the oil, so that's not too bad from him. Second ref up for Tim. But Kwos does have the rocky advantage, though.
He needs to think about anti-air fast.
High beats. All he has to do with a power drop. There's the IVs.
Coming down.
War Factory. Oh no.
Where's goes down as well.
Oh, his power goes down.
Oh no.
Kwos' base.
Oh no.
GG. What?
No.
No, Tim.
What was that?
What?
What was that?
Where was the EF? Where was the IVs? Where was the pillboxes? Where is? Oh no,
What
Tim.
What fuck did we just see?
Tim.
What was that, boys? What was that? 5-0 Kwos. Holy.
So nice. This is the next one. Both back to Sov. You know the quote, the Frank's quote of Tim Soviet is one of the best in the world. I think is slowly changing as we see how rusty he is.
To be fair, MJ, Kwos has been on point. It's not that Tim was terrible anywhere here. There were blunders, there were mistakes, but Kwos has just been perfect today.
Yeah, it's often a question of did you mess up or is your opponent just that better? And I think in this case it's a little bit of both. But we're seeing Kwos maybe at his best and Tim not possibly at his best. But
definitely
to play against someone who is at his best is no, it's very disheartening.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. It's the same question of, you know, if Marko against Woody, is Marko just off his game or is Woody just better? But, you know, the often the question to that is Marko can 8-0 Latof, Marko can, you know, sort of 8-6 against Legend. So definitely not Marko's off day, it's just Woody's just better. And in this case, I think it's a bit of both, but Tim needs to do something on the back here mentally. I think he's definitely defeated here, having lost 5 games in a row against Kwos. Drawn in. He's looking to do something. He's been picking all the maps as well. It's not the worst thing on there. We see a double drone here from Kwos. And Tim goes for that second drone as well. Kwos' single drone first goes down. That second drone from Kwos just about saves it. The miner ran on the goal on the gems as well, so it slowed down just a little bit. Here we see Tim's second. Tim's second drone. Oh, that was horrible control there from Tim. Both players have that War Factory in the middle and a second ref. Tim's already on that gems. Kwos looking to get on the gems as well. Something that's probably good to note here. Players often building too close to that cliff. We've seen this happen a lot of times in Marko against Kyo, where Marko built too close to that cliff and then got destroyed when Kwos does something exactly like this. You can get a sentry gun up there. Kwos is cornered with that sentry gun and a couple rhinos in, but Tim is not available. Tim is away at the moment. Please come back later. Double sentry guns up now. He does manage to pull away here. Kwos and Tim holds on really well there. I think that second edition with that sentry gun probably saved Tim a little bit here. He's gonna lose that miner. One hit. Here it goes down. And it was full on the gems. Tim definitely in a blunder right now. He's left on 3 miners. Kwos is on 4. And Tim trying to split off here. He's not ulting the War Factory. Sentry gun comes out. He pulls back. And another 2 rhinos coming into it. Tim's main expansion here. Ooh, boy. Yeah, Venti, the lag was an issue. But if you look at the rest of the Woody Marko matches, Woody has been winning them pretty dominantly. Just type in exclamation point YouTube and you'll see what I mean. So on the back of that, Kwos takes out one of Tim's miners, which were full on gems. Tim's gonna expand to that last ore patch that he has. And Kwos now, I'm not sure what his plan is, but it seems to be just waiting for Tim to make the first move. Your horrible pathing from that rhino. One gets sniped. And Tim approaching that cliff as well. Kwos with that high ground advantage. He pulls back his miners as well from the cliff, from that gem patch, which is really nice. Tim snipes that refinery out the way. Tim's gonna get the high ground advantage as well. Kwos sends in the fodder. Both players sending in the fodder now. Both them on the cliff. Tim out-tanked by Kwos here. He still continues to push in. Does he have the micro? The rhinos are attacking the dogs, but down it goes. Tim calling GG again so early on. And
GG's, does he know it's a best of 13?
Yep. It definitely knows a best of 13, and it's 6-0 now to Kwos. I've never seen Tim get beaten down this badly.
Is Woody playing on Kwos's name? Is like, what's going on?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope not.
All right, looks like Tim gave up just 1 point early. But to be fair, 6-0. That's disheartening, man. That's hard.
I think I missed the game there. It is 7-0.
It is 7-0.
Yeah, I think I missed the game there, which is why it's 7-0. Oh my! Have you seen Tim get beat down this much?
Dude, that was just a pounding. That was terrible to watch. I mean,
a pounding is kind of an understatement. Yeah. Oh,
it's a what?
It's an understatement, that pounding.
It's another, yeah, no, that was a massacre, dude. That was just painful on so many levels.